People fear what they don't understand, and this is why people fear cancer. It is estimated that more than 10 million people die from cancer every year, and it is the second leading cause of death globally. There are more than 200 different types of cancers and treatments. However, misinformation, myths, and theories are confusing people out there. And when people know or realize that I work with or involved in cancer research, they shower me with different questions about cancer. The biggest myth that I have encountered so far is that the cure is out there, but it's held by big pharmas. I don't know what you think about this idea, but I don't believe in it. What I do believe in it, that researchers and scientists all over the world, including myself, are really trying so hard to understand cancer, so we will not fear it anymore. Therefore, I'm going to share a very fascinating thing I came across during my research. It goes back to the 1889, where an English surgeon and pathologist called Stephen Paget, he proposed a model called the seed and the soil. And he described cancer cells by being the seed, and the soil is the environment where the cancer cells start growing from. And cancer cells are very, very smart, so they start building their own infrastructure so they can supply themselves with nutrients, oxygen, and then they start spreading within the organ, and then potentially sometimes other organs. And what I found more even fascinating about the tumor microenvironment, that they use the immune cells within the tumor microenvironment. They hijack them to escape detection by the immune cells of the patient's body. But it is promising because the last 2 decades, researchers really heavily investigated the tumor microenvironment. And they found different treatments and therapies to modulate these factors of the infrastructure, different aspects. It's more complicated than the thing I already said. These aspects, they will destroy the infrastructure of cancer cells and hence kill cancer. I'm here today to say that we are getting closer to understanding cancer every day, and that we are closer also to find a reliable cure for cancer. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Hadeel. Great prop as well. Do we have a question from our judges?
Yes, thank you. How important is international collaboration in cancer research?
Oh, it is very important because, as I said, like researchers all around the world are working on different aspects of cancer. Cancer is a very complex disease. It's a group of diseases. And this is why also like some people think there's, a cure for cancer. There will never be one cure for cancer, like a universal cure, because each one's cancer is different. Each cancer is different. Your genetic makeup is different. So the cure we are trying to find is more like towards the personalized medicine. So when international collaborations or scientists all different parts of the world, they investigate for example, colorectal cancer or breast cancer, and even within the cancer itself, there are different aspects you can study. Like for example, the tumor microenvironment, the one I described, or for example, angiogenesis, which is also it's not a mechanism. It's also this is how the cancer will spread by building their own vascular, and then they get blood and supply. Also, there are many different aspects of cancer. So this is how we build on by reading other research from different groups across the world, and then we try to build on their research, or even sometimes even do collaborations with animal models or different ideas.
Thank you so much, Hadeel. That was a fantastic answer. Robert, do you have a question?
Yeah, thanks, Hadeel. Can you tell us whether your better understanding of the tumour microenvironment can help us understand how cancer cells become resistant to current drugs and new drugs?
Yeah, definitely. Because, for example, if we thought about the idea of hijacking the immune cells to escape detection by the surveillance, the immune cells by the patient's body, this also contributes to the resistance of different kinds of chemotherapy. And by understanding this aspect and knowing, for example, what kind of protein is secreted, what kind of cells are immunosuppressed, then we can reverse this process by using different therapies.
Thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant. Please give a round of applause to Hadeel Sulieman. Thank you. Well done.